Our group is going to be talking about the information technology collaborative consumption, specifically in the industry of electric scooters.
What is collaborative consumption? It is a form of sharing which is a way to provide a group of individuals with an asset so that people don't have to purchase it. I bet you've seen these companies a lot today. They're the real life examples of collaborative consumption. Collaborative consumption is also known as sharing economy and peer-to-peer based sharing. They're to rent or borrow rather than sell and buy. It is interesting because the citizen becomes the suppliers. This is the overall picture of sharing economy. Basically, peer-to-peer sharing platform allows product and service providers to connect with consumers without going through a traditional bank. With more liberal lending standards than most traditional banks, by renting out an asset when it's not being used, its owner turns the asset into a sort of commodity. This is how it creates a scenario where physical objects are treated as service and individuals rent out their underused assets.
A term used to describe this industry is shared use mobility, which by definition means transportation services that are shared among users. The two main categories we're going to focus on are bike sharing and scooters. For bike sharing, there are over 1,000 bike sharing systems in the world, and the two different systems are closed community, which is when the bikes are limited to specific members in a community like a college campus, and then peer-to-peer, where everyone is free to rent from individuals and stores. The benefits are increased mobility, lower transportation costs, and reduced fuel use. For electric scooters, the companies buy the scooters from Chinese manufacturers and then distribute them in different locations. The scooters are better for shorter trips and also are better than cars in traffic-heavy places. They're beneficial to the environment because they reduce carbon emissions. The three main companies are Bird, Lime, and Jump. Bird is in 40 U.S. cities and Lime is in 23. Some of the issues that can arise, however, are liability and insurance, because if someone were to get hurt on a scooter, who would you hold accountable?
Let's apply to what we've learned to a specific business, Lime and Bird scooters. These scooters are a sharing economy because the user can share the inventory with other users. The companies make the scooters, software, and application for pay. Companies distribute the scooters to different cities and towns where they would get the most use. The users pay using the application. Once paid, users will ride the scooters. After they ride, the users return the scooter to a random location for others to use.
In the Lime app, there's a map showing the location of all the available scooters and bikes. So it's very easy for the user to start riding. All he has to do is find an available scooter like the one right here, go up to it, click scan to ride, scan the QR code, and the bike unlocks. And then you can go like this.
The companies essentially make money by the rides. Both scooters cost $1 to start and then charge 15 cents per minute after the initial start. This image shows some key differences between Lime and Bird scooters.
Electric scooter firms are using important and strategic disruptive technologies in order to infiltrate the loaner vehicle industry and rise to the top through their use of collaborative consumption. One of the main disruptive technologies is the long tail effect. Companies are manufacturing more and more inventory, being scooters, and putting more scooters on the streets. If more scooters are on the streets and available more frequently, people will be more likely to use them even if they don't consciously intend to, and the marginal cost of having more scooters on the street is very low. The users are also maintaining the products on their own. Lime, Bird, and Jump users are able to make money by taking the scooters back to their place of living and charging them overnight. By doing this, they are getting paid and also increasing the likelihood of users to use these products. Network effects are also very important in this industry. The industry analysis using Porter's 5 forces. The threat of potential entrants. The only main potential threat right now is Uber, who is using their app and linking your Uber account to your scooters and incentivizing riders to use their scooters by giving free rides for the first 30 days. The threat of substitutes comes in any other mode of transportation: car, bike, bus, walk. The bargaining power of buyers is choosing which firm is better, what cost is fair. And the bargaining power of suppliers. Suppliers have a lot of bargaining power because there are not very many suppliers of electric scooters, and Segway is one of those main scooters, so they can sell them for whatever price they want.